There couldn't have been a bigger oops for this man.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Connor Otero has a criminal past for a crime he didn't commit because of a paperwork mix-up. Lawmakers have heard many cases like Otero's, and they've been pushing for a change.
It's important to me.
Are you always going to be bringing this up until this gets passed?
Yes, yes.
Otero's case is one reason lawmakers say the law needs to change. An Albuquerque police officer arrested a shoplifting suspect in 2011 at Coronado Mall. Otero was a risk prevention officer who helped catch the guy. But the computer generating the report accidentally added Otero's name as the suspect instead of the witness. The officer tried to get the shoplifting charge cleared from Otero's record.
And then we started working on getting the case expunged.
How's that gone?
That has not gone too well.
It's extremely complicated.
Deputy City Attorney Kathy Levy said that she would take care of it, remove it from any search. A judge did dismiss the charge, but look it up online and you will see the charge is still there 3 years later. How many bills have you introduced, sir?
I think probably 6 or 8. I can't remember exactly how many.
Senate Majority Leader Michael Sanchez has tried repeatedly to pass bills calling to delete criminal charges from public databases for ID theft victims and people like Connor Otero. But the bills also called for the deletion of arrest records and convictions of criminals who were actually guilty of certain misdemeanors and felonies.
If you've done something wrong and you've paid your debt to society, why should you continually have to be punished along the way?
Sanchez plans to introduce another bill this session, but he's also considering trying to get the issue on a ballot to let the public decide. Sanchez and Senator Mo Maestas, both criminal defense attorneys, also support clearing records when people are charged with a crime but not convicted.
Texas has expungement, Arizona has expungement. There is no mechanism, in law to expunge a record off the internet.
The legislature has passed previous bills, but then they were vetoed both by former Governor Bill Richardson and twice by Governor Susana Martinez, who is a former prosecutor. She says the past bills were too easy on convicted criminals.
I, as a person in the public, should know who lives in my neighborhood or who's going to babysit my child, and the person that lives there has been convicted of domestic violence.
To avoid future mix-ups, some jails already take fingerprints to identify a person immediately, and state police have a pilot program that takes prints at the time of the arrest. And there is a 2009 law that allows expungement in certain limited cases, but it often takes time and it's expensive to hire a lawyer and petition a judge.
I just really asked for my record to be cleared and just reimbursed for what was going on.
3 years later, neither has happened for Otero, but with some explaining about the criminal charge, he was able to fulfill his dream and just became a Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputy. On special assignment, Kim Holland, KRQE News 13.